ripoffs.
Well, what about her car?
7 on Your Side spells bad news for the bad guys.
I got to run around until you guys stepped in.
When you have a problem that won't go away,
given what we know, who is accountable?
turn to ABC 7 News and just say the words, 7 on Your Side.
First at 11 o'clock, it is footage you rarely see. A terror suspect captured alive and then strapped to a gurney. Police say this man planted pipe bombs in New York and New Jersey and shot at police when they found him sleeping in the doorway of a bar.
And tonight, lingering questions about his motives and whether he acted alone. Jay Korf joins us live with the investigation that's happening tonight. So, Jay, have charges been filed yet?
Yes, indeed, Allison, they have. The suspect in this high-profile case now faces attempted murder charges following a wild shootout. Chaos erupted Monday morning after a bar owner in Linden, New Jersey saw Ahmed Rahami sleeping in the bar's doorway. Police were called and a shootout ensued.
Standing in the doorway when we came back out, I heard pop, 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 pop.
2 officers were injured. Rahami, also wounded, was captured, ending a trail of terror. Authorities believe the 28-year-old from nearby Elizabeth, New Jersey, is behind a series of bombings and attempted bombings that rocked Manhattan and New Jersey over the weekend, resulting in dozens of injuries. Investigators say they tracked Rahami, a naturalized citizen from Afghanistan, from fingerprints found on a cell phone attached to an undetonated bomb. Now, there's no indication of additional bombs or suspects, though tonight, New York's governor insists investigators are busy trying to determine motive and if Rahami had any help.
Was he acting alone? Did he have co-conspirators? Was there a foreign connection?
And President Obama praised the quick response from local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies.
For us to be able to apprehend a suspect in just a little over 24 hours after an event takes place like this, it is outstanding police work.
Those injured officers are expected to be all right. As for Rahami, he remains in hospital and is reportedly not cooperating with law enforcement. Reporting live, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News. And Jay, developing now new details tonight about the attacker who targeted a mall in Minnesota and the hero who ended the bloody rampage. Dahir Adnan stabbed 10 people at that mall over the weekend. The 22-year-old worked for a private security firm. An ISIS-linked news agency praised him as a soldier of the Islamic State, but authorities say he still appears to have acted alone. Meanwhile, an off-duty police officer, Jason Falconer, is being praised for shooting Adnan to death and ultimately putting an end to the chaos. One victim of that stabbing remains in life-threatening condition.
This news we're just getting into the newsroom right now. Multiple reports of a suspicious person dressed as a clown in Annapolis. Today, more than one child reporting seeing a clown, and incidents now have been reported just since last Thursday. They have been reported in the 700 block of Newtown Drive, Benz Drive near Victor Parkway, and in the 1400 block of Tyler Avenue. The sightings have only been reported by children, and police at this point cannot confirm it.
All right, a few lingering showers out there right now, mainly across the Delmarva Peninsula. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies inside the capital beltway. The further west you go, looking at our skies that are beginning to clear. So good news. Take a look at your bus stop forecast for tomorrow morning. Waking up to a few showers, 70 degrees. Most of the showers south and east of D.C. Highs around 80 to 85, so well above average for this time of year. Talking about a strong cold front for the weekend, and it's going to knock our temperatures down quite a bit. All you need to know what the timing and how cool it's going to be come early next week in just a few minutes.
11 o'clock, a big crowd of protesters speaking out against racism on the American University campus. The root of the problem, racist acts, using bananas of all things. Tonight, our spoke with a young woman who says she was victimized, and now she's glad that the campus is mobilizing. Tim?
She feels empowered, but she also wants university officials here to do more, which is part of what this meeting is all about here tonight.
Language. We must hold America and American University to its standards of equality.
Students took the Bullhorn and American University to task for the current state of race relations here.
I felt not safe on my own campus. I was paying for it.
Tonight's followed claims of racism, one of which was made by Nia Gray.
I feel mad.
I feel sad.
Grace says someone put a banana in front of her dorm room 2 weeks ago. She believes it was clearly a reference to the hateful comparison of black people and monkeys.
I need to speak up about this. This is something that can be brushed under the rug anymore.
Another person had a banana thrown at them.
My blackness is worth more than the quota it fills.
Some students who would not go on camera say these students are blowing the incidents out of proportion. The university is investigating what. But these students want those responsible suspended, and they want it to happen now.
Right now, I feel empowered.
And tomorrow, university officials are meeting with students during the town hall, but we're told it is only for the students. Reporting live on the American University campus, Tim Mark, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Tim, thank you very much. And breaking news right now, police are out with a composite